Welcome back to Wake Up Abundant with Amber. Today we are on day 27 of Overflow October. I am so excited. We're in our last week, guys, so make sure you grab this workbook so you can redo the whole process again if you didn't join us right in the beginning, and help you step into overflow for the rest of this year. Now, day 27 is all about your creative expression and having the freedom to express yourself how you did as a child. Before we get into it, let's take our 3 deep breaths. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. Creative expression and why it's linked to overflow is there is a part of every human being who is creative. There is not one human who's more creative than the other. We create in different ways. But when we restrict ourselves and tell ourselves that we're not creative, that we can't be in flow, we are creating this like restriction from our natural being. So what I want us to do now when we want to try to express ourselves in creative ways is release the outcome. You don't have to be perfect at everything you do. You can just do something for fun. And the thing is, like, we forget that overflow is linked with joy. So when you experience more joy yourself, you're going to experience overflow naturally. It'll be a natural extension of joy. So creative expression is one of the most beautiful ways we could experience joy. How can you find creativity without this need for external validation, without this need for monetization? Like, just finding creative expression for the sake of creative expression. How have you abandoned yourself in what you do and what you used to love to do? So maybe it was singing, maybe you loved singing, maybe you were in choir, and as you grew up, you're like, well, I'm not gonna be a singer, like, I don't need to do choir anymore. Like, why? When it created a beautiful self-expression of who you are inside. Or maybe it was painting. You're like, well, I can't really monetize painting, so like I don't have time for it. But it brought you so much joy and peace. A lot of times we think abundance and overflow is just monetary skill sets, but it's not. It's having a fulfilling life in every area. And when you come back to your creative expression, when you come back to believing that you can just do something for fun, you are living beyond abundance. You are living in true flow with life, because that's what life is about. So what I want you to do is find ways to experience happiness through your creative form. And what ends up happening, I'll just tell you this, like, when you spend time with yourself in pure joy, when you spend time with yourself from a place of alignment, from a place of childhood, from a place of no attachment, guess what happens? Overflow. You get an idea. You become more confident in yourself. You feel more at peace. You regulate your nervous system. And when all of that happens, the desires that you are calling in, the desires that you want, the manifestations that you've been praying for come in. So finding a creative expression is more than just like for fun. It literally is that missing piece. We get so busy with just career moves that we forget that we are creative beings. Every single person has something to be creative about. And it's not just in the arts. It can be creative in so many different ways, like creative ways in hosting your family, creative ways in cooking, creative ways in baking, creative ways in finding really cool Pokemon cards that you like whatever it is, like, it doesn't matter what it is, but as long as you find joy in it and you feel a creative expression rushing through you, you feel this energy of like, wow, this is so fun. I have so much joy. That is when things get to shift. So here is a journal prompt from today's workbook that you can take with you. Okay. What would I create if I knew it was already good enough because it brings me joy? Sit with that and let me know what creative joys come to you. Send me a DM at Hello, Amber Alexis. I would love to celebrate your creativity. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.